around towards the wall, you will see where we are. We are more in a practice style, so since everybody is standing, we know that we can't keep standing for long. So our speakers will be considerate of our attendees. Also know that we have light, I don't know if it's brunch, because it's still early, so we're going to have some brunch. But these speakers will be standing between you and the brunch. So we're asking for you all to kindly give us your undivided attention so we can continue to appreciate where this whole process started and those who participated in the journey to this point. So at this time, I would like to call on Dr. Bonnie Abawo. Doc, please come and give us your remark.
Thank you very much. My name is Dr. Bonnie Abawo. I'm the Vice Provost International from McMaster University. And I want to say I'm just excited and delighted about this process. I'm just going to speak briefly about the role of McMaster University in this enterprise. So Leo talked a few minutes ago about his journey from the refugee camp to Canada. Well, when he came to Canada, he found a home at McMaster University in Hamilton. He attended McMaster University, thank you. He worked at McMaster University. When he established Empowerment Squared, one of the first initiatives was a homework club to educate new immigrants to Canada, and the instructors and the mentors of that program were students of McMaster University. So McMaster University has been part of this dream. We've played a small part in the actualization of this dream. At McMaster University, we believe in building a brighter world, and we see this project as one of the ways that we build that brighter world. As we progress, it's one thing to build a beautiful building like this, it's another thing to have the programming within the building. So I'm glad to say that McMaster University will continue to partner with Empowerment for Liberia on the programming for this building. McMaster University students will come here to be part of the programming and contribute to the society and to Liberia. But more importantly, we're not just coming to contribute, we're coming to learn. So our students will be coming to learn about Liberia and the perseverance, Liberian resilience, and Liberian technology. Because as we just heard, the bricks for this building were engineered right here in Liberia. So we look forward to this continued collaboration. Once again, I thank Leo, the vision bearer, for this vision. I thank all of those who are partners of this initiative. I particularly want to thank the young people I see around here. You are the future of Liberia, and this building is for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bonnie. At this time, we'd like to call on the Rotary Club of Monrovia, but before I call on the president, it will be good for you all to appreciate that some of the funding towards this building came from Rotary International. And the way Rotary works is that there has to be a local club that will partner with an international club for any project to go on in a country. And so for this project, the Rotary Club of Monrovia is that host club for the support to Empowerment Square. So I will now call on the President, Lieutenant William Bennett, who will give us
Good morning. Let me just recognize government officials still present. Our past Assistant Governor, Milton, Assistant Governor and past President and current President of Rotary Clubs present here. Our value partners from Empowerment Square, we want to thank you, and distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I have made my speech already, and kept the Excellency name on it, unfortunately, but I'm honored to stand before you for this very great occasion of the dedication of the Liberia Learning Center. And as the MC mentioned, this is a partnership with the Rotary Club of Monrovia in Empowerment Square. I would like to inform that the Rotary Reading Room will be housed in this learning center. And that room will provide resources, books, and information about Rotary, all right, for the participants of this learning center. And so we would like to give our deepest thanks and appreciation to all who have contributed to this very great initiative. I would like to also announce, since I have the opportunity, that today is our 60th anniversary as the Rotary Club of Monrovia. And in partnership with Empowerment Square, we're going to celebrate this evening a fundraiser gala dinner at the Ministerial Complex. This is by invitation, and hopefully you got your tickets, to raise funds to support the finishing of our reading room and the building in general. So tonight at the Ministerial Complex, we'll celebrate 60 decades of community impact services to Liberia. On that note, I would like to say thank you and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Lieutenant President William Bennett. At this time, we would like to call on the brain behind the structure. It is just not a building. It is innovation and architecture mixed up into the Liberia Learning Center. So you appreciate what you're standing under when you listen to our next presenter. I'm pleased to call on Mr. Williams Ransom from McCallum Sapper, Hamilton, Canada, who will give us a background on the project innovation and architecture.
Good morning. So, my name is Williams Ransom. I'm an architect with McCallum Sapper Architects, a very, very proud Canadian partner with the Liberia Learning Center. Architecture, building, does not exist without place. And there is no place as special as this one, because it is yours. You are what bring a building to life. It is infused with your unique talents, creativity, and in turn, we change. And what we build ends up building us. I'm incredibly honored to share in this celebration, this milestone. It is not a completion, it is a beginning. You have seen the construction. Some of you may be wondering, what's going on in there? I'll take you on a very brief tour. I am standing at the reception desk. To my left is the children's library. To my right is the Rotary reading room. If you need to use the restroom, they're conveniently located just over there. This is the administrative offices, adjacent to a new state-of-the-art computer lab. On the other side will be a conference room, and then incubation spaces. On the other side of the reading room are study rooms and smaller reading rooms. And of course, I will be surrounded by books. Lots and lots of books. We started this journey of design about 5 years ago, and even then, we began with some specific goals: openness, access, and inclusion, flexibility and utility of design, resiliency, because there is no use in building a building that cannot be used. The building also serves as a tool and a lab for new construction, as a representation of innovative, sustainable power, water, and natural ventilation strategies. And of course, it is of the utmost importance that this be built out of local materials, with local labor, Special thank you to Kingdom Earth Block, who brought to this project these compressed earth bricks, literally making the library, the Learning Center, out of the ground which it stands. And now, it is my absolute privilege, on behalf of Empowerment Square and of this team of partners who have now proven their strength of this partnership, their commitment, and their capability, the next phase of the Liberia Learning Center. On the other side of this building, we are now designing an 8,700 square foot multi-sport gymnasium. And it will be designed with a continued focus on this place, to feed the body as well as the mind. I thank you all. I'm so grateful to be here.
Thank you. Leo? We'll now hand over the podium to Leo.
Thank you, President Deputy, for an expert job today. I don't know how you manage a program when the president arrives, but thank you for accommodating. And I'll say, as many of you will notice, we had to adopt the program to accommodate His Excellency because he had to come in, do us the honors, and then leave. If you don't understand it, I'll say wait till you become president and you'll get a better appreciation for how the schedule works. But I wanted to, as we wrap up, to also highlight a few things that we couldn't do because we could not keep the flow of the program going with His Excellency coming in. Tropicana, I don't know if Jason and Lydia are around. The work that you see going on here, many of you sometimes drive by or pass by. Lydia is a young Liberian like myself who left and went to the United States during the war. Was fortunate enough to go to school there, got his education, decided to come back here to see how we can contribute to the building of this country. And as God will have it, when we were looking for who to build this, I met BJ, a young man like myself. I remember Amma telling me when she saw him the first time, do you really trust this boy? Every time you see him, he looks clean, he doesn't look like a construction man, his hair is always perfect. Do you really trust that the boy is able to build this thing that you're asking? And I said to her, I wouldn't say I trust, but from the results of the evaluation, I can only make my judgment based on what is on paper. So Amma and everybody who was doubtful, I'll say look around you today and say, if you still trust. But I just wanted to highlight that, and there are a number of our board members who I also wanted to provide an opportunity if anybody wanted to bring any remarks. This is the community, this is how we engage in the community here. And if any one of the board members wanted to bring any comments or any piece that we missed, or you just wanted to say hi, or any of our donors or supporters or partners that came along, I wanted to make sure that happened. What DJ, please. So, the way they make and dress, I might say, see the man, I might say, Leo, you sure that what you're looking at, you able to build this thing, but I'll allow DJ to say a few words so you can hear from himself.
Thank you, Leo. I'm not going to say a whole lot, but it's been amazing, and just our appreciation, Jason, my partner, Sam, and the rest of our team at Tri-Buchanan. It's been a blessing for us to be a part of this project, for Leo and his team to entrust us. And you know, one of the things that has been very, very important about this project has been transparency and honesty and communication. We have weekly or bi-weekly team meetings where Leo and his board are checking in on us. We're delivering reports, and all of these things come with entrusting a Liberian firm. So I know in the market we're looking for more Liberian firms to have representations for more projects, and there's a perception that only foreigners can do good work in Liberia, and that is a misconception. Right? Liberian companies are out here who can do amazing jobs, just giving the opportunity. But at the same time, we know that we have to deliver, and we have to be able to exceed the expectations that are given to us as well. So this has been an amazing process for us. We say thank you to all of the interns. There were interns that worked with us from Stella Marie, from the University of Liberia, who are engineering students who worked from groundbreaking and excavation of the foundation. Some of those students got an opportunity to work full-time with us now. So this project has not just been a project physically building a building, it's been a social development as well, and we are looking forward to completing this building for occupancy and looking forward to our country developing as a whole. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Now, you may wonder why you're seeing me holding a book in my hand. One of the important things, at least when I was going to school, you don't get easy access to Liberian literature. It's interesting, when I went to Canada, to find more Liberian literature when I'm in Canada than I could ever find on the Liberian market. The Learning Center has to change that. We can't learn everything about everybody else except ourselves. So you hear Liberians, young Liberians tell you, Liberian, you got culture, so I can help that and say, do you understand what you're talking about? This country is rich with all kinds of people who've done exceptionally well. In fact, our people are more respected outside of Liberia than we often respect them in this country. We need to change that. And that's why our partners from Canada has done us this great opportunity to acknowledge the leadership of Liberians, to work with them and trust them. Now, it's not easy to be in Canada and sending millions of dollars here. I got the board treasurer, Christina, here. I got Trevor here, the people who have to do the checks and Norma. It's not an easy thing for me to tell the board we need to transfer $600,000 to Liberia. But most of it means we also have to trust, because sometimes we cannot easily prove everything.
We verify.
There you go. So they trust, but they also verify. So I wanted to recognize Miata, who brought some of these titles. If you're a Liberian author, sign your book, get a copy to us. So we're starting that movement. If you're a Liberian author, autograph one of your books, get a copy to us, because when the library is online, when they have it on public library, we can also make it available in our distribution system, which is now global. So we'll also promote some of that. And you need a building. We did this because we wanted to let you know we're not finished yet. So all this celebrating, everybody talking, oh, Leo this person this, we still raising money. Not for the one. For this, we already got the resources to finish it. The second phase is going right on the side of the building, which will be the Sports and Recreation Center. That is already being designed as we speak. So y'all will hear me calling again for us to raise the money to build the second phase. If you ever thought this was not possible, at least I can show you an example of what the second phase will be. And the third phase will be renovating the Paynesville City Hall as well. Right? We can just put 2 new buildings right here, and then we ignore the building that been serving us for the last, I don't know how many decades. Earlier on, I told you my sisters, 2 of my younger sisters were actually here. Yasa and Vera, I think they're somewhere in the audience as well. I like to show them because it says the family people that take the beating when you have to do this work. Since I came, I only saw my mom last night for the first time. And sometimes I'm glad she's here today, because sometimes I have to try and explain how busy it can get. That's Vera. You saw my wife earlier. These are my 2 younger sisters. They say we're a Chinese family all look alike, so I don't know, but the Oma is also here. I think you all got the chance to see the Oma herself. So, like I said, thank you. This is a homecoming. This is not I don't even like to call it a gift. I'm from here. I have many talent shows in this town hall. We used to call it town hall. And those talent shows, we have to ensure other kids that are coming to can have those same talent shows in a good facility. So I wanted to take this opportunity to really just wrap up in a way, and all of our Liberians in the diaspora who have contributed their hard cash. You can know how much is here all the way from Texas. In fact, here's a recurring monthly donation. He said you can put it on, just keep going. Yeah, I mean, you should give it up for that. Young Liberians, Adam is also here, earlier when you heard. Enter Miata here. Enter Miata came when the foundation was being laid. She tried sending the money many times, they would not go through. She did not rest until that transaction succeeded and the money landed in our account to make sure that happened. So Enter Miata, thank you so much. Coming all the way from the US. To continue to, and she's an educator as well, so you can tell the passion. But everybody, it's been an amazing time. I really want to thank all of you, and for those of you that didn't get the chance to participate as you would have loved to, I would say y'all blame the excellency. Y'all can blame me for that one, because when the excellency show up, protocol change. You go by the protocol that the excellency said you can go by. So thank you everyone this evening. If you haven't gotten tickets yet, talk to any of our Rotarians. join us. It will be a much bigger celebration. We'll follow the protocol. There will be dinner and everything will be there. So thank you, everybody, and I look forward to engaging all of you.
So the members of the Rotary Club of Monrovia are here. Please raise your hand so anyone wants a ticket to know who they can go to, because tonight is going to be celebration of 60 years of service. Now, one of the key or the words that Rotary uses is service above self. And we will be celebrating that tonight. I'm a Rotarian, I'm from the Rotary Club of Sinqua, but we'll be supporting our mother, the Rotary Club of Monrovia, this evening. So thank you all so much for such a beautiful program and dedication. You've seen what it is now, and you can anticipate what it will be like when it is completed. It will be for the people of Liberia, and so let us make sure it is not just going to be a structure, but it's going to be a learning center that we all will use and encourage our children and anyone to come in and use the resources that are here. At this time, we are officially ending the formal discussion and talking. We are now moving into our brunch. So please follow the guidance of Amma in making the queue. But let's have some light snack, at least to refresh ourselves for coming this morning and gracing this occasion. So everyone, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello.
Well, folks, this is
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for
Focus
coming.
on
I
Liberia.
think it's been an amazing
We are live
occasion,
at
and we need to applaud
the
ourselves.
Paynesville City
We
Hall.
did one more thing for
where
education, and we did
The
something
launch
else for
of the Liberia Learning
that we are
Center
all grateful.
is
So
currently taking place.
thank you also
My name is
to
Jeremiah
the
Mulbat,
for volunteering. So
coming
now
to you
we have
live
views
from
that are being shown.
Paynesville
We
City
kindly
here
ask
in
that you follow
Monrovia.
the queue and flow in this direction.
Good afternoon, good morning,
Take a sandwich and
and
then
good evening. Whatever part of the world you are watching, we want to say thanks so kindly for following us. And this is Focus.